Why don't I do a swatchy right here in the store before I purchase, even though I already know what shade I want. Hey guys, finally made it back to my car. I've been shopping all day. I finally got what I went out looking for. I ended up buying a whole bunch of things that I don't need, but I went to Sephora and I got the Fenty Beauty Match Sticks. It's the matte skin stick and shade Truffle. Hopefully this works. I swatched it, as I think I showed already. I can still see it there. It didn't oxidize to any crazy shade or anything. It just stayed, you know, the way it was when I first swatched it. And I can't wait to try it. So I'm starting with 100% bare skin. There is no primer on my skin whatsoever and nothing else. This is the product. This is the packaging it came in. You've seen this, I'm sure. Fenty Beauty on it, engraved. How nice. And written on the side. I purchased one of the darkest shades, not the darkest, but one of them in the shade Truffle. I knew once I saw all the shades that I was a shade Truffle. And when I went to Sephora, I swatched it anyway because they have samples there that you can swatch. So I just decided to swatch it in the store anyway. But I'm swatching it again, and as you can see, you can sort of see it, and it's clearly more matte than the rest of my skin. I say sort of see just because it's not so distinguishable from my skin tone, which shows that I bought the right shade for my skin tone. So this is what all of the products that you get. It's quite it's a significant amount considering that it's very thick. And I'm just going right into it to apply it on my skin. I am only applying the skin stick to the left part of my face. Now, according to the makers of this product, it is supposed to serve as a concealer or a contour stick or a mattifying stick. So I'm using it with the hope that it will mattify that part of my face more than the rest of my face where I will not be applying the stick. Right now I'm blending it out with my beauty blender. That was my first layer. Now, as you can see, it provides very light coverage the first time. I'm going to go in with a second layer and see how buildable it is. It is very lightweight. It feels very light on the skin. It glides over your skin. It is so smooth and just, it feels very nice. It does not feel creamy or wet or sticky. Look at how smooth it made that side of my face look. Remember, I applied this without a primer and I have not even applied any powders yet. It's so smooth already. With that applied, I'm going to apply my Revlon Color Stay Foundation in number 410 to all of my face, both to the left and right sides. As you can see, I applied multiple coats of the Revlon foundation in order to achieve the same level of mattness as with the Fenty Beauty Matchstick. Yay! Liquid foundation has been applied. This is what my skin is looking like right now with the foundation all over my face. For the next step, I will be applying my NYX powder foundation all over my face. I'm still using the beauty blender. I'm only going to use the beauty blender throughout this process. I'm noticing now that the side with the Fenty Beauty Skin Stick is a lot smoother and requires less effort than the side without, and I keep having to go back to the right side, which is the side without the skin stick, to apply more and more of the powder foundation in order to achieve the same smoothness as I have with the left side. Next comes the Airspun translucent powder. I'm going to be applying that throughout my face, both left and right sides, and I'll be using the beauty blender. I started to use the Airspun with my translucent powder because I use a lot less product and I don't have powder all over myself and my clothes and my hair and everywhere, like flying in the air like it does when you use a brush. So that's what I really like about, using a beauty blender for the Airspun. So if you want to make your Airspun translucent powder experience less painful, try using a beauty blender. The powder just melts completely into my skin without much effort. I don't really get this when I use a brush. When I was filming, I didn't really notice how significant the difference is in the smoothness between the left and the right side, but now that I'm viewing the video, it's pretty huge. The left is definitely a lot smoother than the right side. Hey guys, so I have applied a little bit of mascara and lipstick to my my eyes and lips, just because I did not want the look to be too plain and bland, but I did no contouring on my face at all because I really want to see the difference at the end of the day, because I do plan on wearing this all day today, and I want to see which side is going to look more shiny a few hours from now. And I also wanted to say that I did not use a setting spray. So far, both sides look the same to me. I don't see a difference, but time will tell. Yeah, I will come back to you guys in a few hours. Hey guys, so I just realized that I did not tell you guys or did not show you guys what time I applied the makeup the first time, and it was around 8 a.m. like 7:45, between 7:45 and 8 a.m. And it's been a few hours. I was busy studying. I'm actually done studying all this, and a few hours have gone by, and it is 1:22 p.m. right now. I still have a few hours to go. I actually have to cook, so I'm gonna go cook, and then and then I'll be back to show you guys the wear and tear after spending time in my kitchen cooking. But so far, I think I can see some shine creeping up on my face now. Although the lighting makes me look shinier than I really am, because I can see myself in the mirror. It's not that shiny, but the lighting reflects in a weird way. But as far as both sides, I don't see much of a difference right now in how matte it made one side look versus the other side. But like I said, I'll be back in a few hours to show you guys what it looks like. Just in case anyone is wondering, this is how much product is left after I'm done applying. So there's still quite a bit of products left. A little bit goes a long way, so it's no surprise that there's a whole lot of products left still. Hey guys, I'm back. So it is 3:05 p.m. and I have cooked, I have cleaned, I have chipped my nail and completely ruined my nail polish. So I've done a lot of work and I actually sweated a lot around my forehead. And about 8 hours later, this is what it looks like. The level of shine that I get on both sides of my face is exactly the same using the Fenty Beauty Skinstick, the matchstick on this side, and not using it on this side while applying my foundation, as you saw in the video. So it gives the same level of mattness, and there is quite a bit of shine. The Fenty Beauty did not make my face more matte than it already would look without it. However, I noticed that my cheek is a lot smoother on the side that I apply the Fenty Beauty than it looks on the side that I did not apply Fenty Beauty matchstick. And I don't really see a lot of cracking on the side with the matchstick, except around my lips here. There's some cracking going on over there, just as I can see on the side of my lips. But my face is definitely smoother on the side that I applied Fenty Beauty, although I really wish it could reduce the amount of shine around my nose. You can see how shiny that is. You know, I wish it could, you know, really keep that from happening, but it's not bad. I still like the product. I definitely will use it. I can actually use this in place of my Revlon. When I don't feel like using my Revlon, I can use this because I can see now that they give the same level of mattness. So that is my review for Fenty Beauty matchstick matte makeup sticks. I love the product. I love the swatch. The shade is perfect for my skin tone. You can barely see it, and that's how you know that you have the right shade, because you know, if it stands out from your skin tone, then it does not really match, now does it? So I like how smoothly it applies. It applies very, very, very smoothly. There is no chunks coming off, none of that. It is so smooth that I sometimes have to go over it a few times just to be sure that it's actually applying, but it is. It's very smooth, and there's no distinctive scent from this, and I really love the product. I really love it. So this is my review of the matchstick by Fenty Beauty. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this video. Comment, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.